Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome back to my channel. Well, I do videos on all kinds of things. That's why I call it Life with Grandma Bev. Sometimes I do some that are more like educational, like this one's going to be. I just came from having a breast MRI, and I thought I would share it with those of you who maybe haven't had one yet and your doctor scheduled one, so you know what to expect. Now, I did have one a year ago. This seems to be their new thing. Even though I have a mammogram, they still want me to get an MRI too, which kind of makes me, I'm part of this pie, as I refer to it as. You go to one doctor, tell them about things that are wrong with you, they refer you to another doctor, then that one refers you to another. So kind of, everybody getting part of the pie. So before the procedure, at this place, it was at a hospital. Let me get you more. You're not supposed to have anything to eat like 4 hours before your scheduled time. They never asked me if I had had anything to eat or not, but I said I could just drink water. So I have problems with dry mouth. Whoop, another kind of doctor. So I'm always drinking water anyway. Okay, so on to the procedure. I get there. Being it's in this brand new big hospital, I had to park far away in this like a 5-story parking garage, which that was okay. I need to get my walking in. So then you go in, and in this particular hospital, you got to check in at this one spot, and then you go down to where the imaging department is. So I didn't have to wait very long. They came and got me. And they take me to a little dressing room, and she says, okay, you need to, take off everything from the waist up. Have nothing metal on you. I took my rings off, my glasses, of course. And, if you had earrings, you need to take the earrings off. And, of course, they have you fill out all kinds of paperwork asking you a million questions anyway about whether you have this and you that and you all this kind of stuff. Like, I have a plate in here. I've got a plate in my back. I've got so they tell you to leave the gown open in the front. So I did, and they came and got me. And the gal took me another little room to put an IV in, because they're going to be shooting contrast and stuff, in your arm. So I got that in, and she shot this one liquid in there. I got so dizzy, I thought I was going to pass out. It scared them too, but I guess it's not normal. So, that doesn't mean you'd have the same issue. So then they take you in. It's like this big operating room. And of course, this big thing, big machines laying out there, and had me climb on top of this thing, which, I'm very unbalanced anyway, so that was interesting to get up on the table. And of course, your gown's so you leave the gown on, you open it up, and there's 2 areas where, excuse me, when you lay down, the girls hang down. Choking myself up. So the girls hang down there. You're laying on your stomach, laid out. And the problem is you got to put your arms straight up like that. And then your face is on this little thing, like if you go to, a chiropractor or acupuncture or something, or a massage, and you have your head down, but it wasn't as comfortable. So my issue is, when you're laying on this, it's not really a soft surface to me. If you have a little hernia in your rib area, chest area, it's like you're laying on a piece of wood right down the middle of your chest, right? That was a little uncomfortable. But of thing with my face. Oh man, you know. So they put earplugs in, which I hate to think of how loud that machine was if I didn't have earplugs. And then she asked if I wanted music, and I said, sure, you know, headphones. And she said, what type of music? I like it from the 80s, so she puts that on my head, but I don't think she put it down far enough because I couldn't hear it that well. And they give you a little ball thing to hold so that if you having an emergency, you can squeeze that and they'll get right in there and stop the machine getting there. Well, there was no way I was going to do that because then I would have had to start all over again. And they said, well, it takes about 20 minutes. Okay. Excuse me. That was the longest 20 minutes of my life. Because my arm, being there up for 20 minutes, my arms were going to sleep. And my face was so uncomfortable. And of course, the hard thing on your sternum, I guess that's what you call that. But, you know, I guess it could have been worse. So then after, I don't know, maybe it was 15 minutes, I don't know. I wish they would have had a little timer thing you could watch. So you're staring down at nothing, just this machine thing. Your little voice comes on. Okay, Bev, we're going to insert the contrast now in your IV. So you may feel a little difference. Okay. I knew when they did it because my arm was already just about asleep. And when they put that thing in, it's like you feel like going up your arms. Like, oh no, man, you know. When can I move my arms? So I'd say it was about another 5-10 minutes. I laid there with the contrast in. I was so glad when I thought I heard the door open. And they came in. Now that machine was very noisy. And of course, it's not just one noise it makes. It goes to different levels. Like, you know, and even with all the ear protection on, it's still noisy. So be prepared to have noise. It's not like a regular MRI, like where you're laying there on your back and you're going into this, you know, coffin-like thing. That I couldn't have handled. That's if you're claustrophobic. I had handled having my face down, though. So that was done, and they say, okay, take your time getting up. So I kind of had to, you know, finagle my way up. And when I stood up, of course, I was a little shaky, because that's just me. And that was it. Took me back to the changing room. I put my clothes on. Just, you know, the top part I'd taken off, because they have little lockers you put your stuff in to keep it safe. And someone came and led me back to the entrance. So that was it. Got that done for this year. So, what do you think? If any of you have had one of these, did I describe it fairly accurately? Of course, everybody has different reactions to different things. So, that was my afternoon. Let's see. So, I'm going to let you go. And what I need you to do is please comment below, share, like, and subscribe. And most of my other things are pretty, you know, not medical related. So I hope you're having a good day, and I hope this was useful to you. But, you know, we all need to get our boobs checked, and now they've got 2 ways for you to do it. It's like, boy, I said to the gals, they sure come up with ways to humiliate us. So that will do it. I hope you're all having a good week. I love you all. Bye.